Hello and welcome back to my channel. Glory to Jesus, honor to Mary and Joseph. The personnel of Cantina Tirolese in Rome will pay their final respects to Benedict XVI in St. Peter's Basilica on January 4th. The Austrian eatery was, without a doubt, his favorite restaurant. Though the Bavarian Pope has not frequented the restaurant for a couple of decades after he died on December 31st, Mario Notari said, "We interrupted the New Year's Eve party and we dedicated a minute of silence and a few words to him who was our honored guest for years. There is always a presence of pilgrims and devotees who come to Cantina Tirolese because of Benedict," Notari said. "I never thought he would be made a pope." To Notari, the quiet and gentle Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger was just another patron at the little Austrian restaurant he manages a few steps from the Vatican. There was this regularity of this cardinal, who always arrived with a look of humility, very reserved, and went downstairs with his little bag. This is Mario Notari, the longtime manager of Cantina Tirolese. Notari is the longtime manager of Cantina Tirolese, a restaurant of 2 floors that since 1971 has served traditional German and Austrian dishes to its Roman and foreign clients and to a few cardinals. Benedict XVI, when he was serving as prefect of the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith, would come to the restaurant a few times a month with Vatican colleagues, the owner said. Notari remembered the Ratzinger likes to order a dish called Frittatento, which is a traditional German plate of beef broth with stripes of tiny cooked mixture of egg, flour, and milk similar to a French crepe. And he drank Arrabbiata, he said with a smile, referring to a popular Italian orange soda usually known by the brand name Fanta. Ratzinger did not eat much when he was here, Macha noted, but he came often anyway to find the flavors of home. With my mom, he would speak German. At age 30, Masha is the third-generation owner of Cantina Tirolese. He took over after the death of his mother, Manuela, in 2017. The restaurant was first opened by Masha's grandparents, an Italian and Austrian. His grandmother would greet and welcome guests to the restaurant as if they were in her own home. Grandma was this tall, blonde, Austrian woman with blue eyes, who, as we say, made the honors of the house. At the end, it was opened on September 23rd, 1971. The neighborhood of Preti had practically nothing, Masha explained, and it was one of the first places to have German beer on tap. Masha's grandmother, at 82 years old, is still living but has returned to Austria, the owner said. His grandparents had died. He noted that he is a bit young to have many memories from when the German cardinal would come to dine there, but there was Mario and there was Mom in those times, he said. Mario Notari recalled one humorous moment with Ratzinger. When a neighbor and client of the restaurant lost her dog, Cantina Tirolese hung up a sign with information about the dog and how to contact the owner if he was found. That evening, when the cardinal was going down the stairs, he gave a glance at what was written on the paper and smiling he said, "But I am not lost," the manager recounted, pointing out that the lost dog was a German shepherd, a common nickname for the theologian. This was something kind of charming, Notari said. Then one day in 2005, when Notari and Manuela were returning by car from Austria with products for the restaurant, they heard the news of Ratzinger's election as Pope. And we thought, but "It is not possible," Notary said. The next morning, when he arrived at the restaurant, there was a crowd outside, and he was worried that something bad had happened. In reality, it was journalists with video cameras who were looking to have some information, he recalled. After his election, Pope Benedict XVI did not return to eat at the Austrian restaurant. Mom would always say that we have lost a client. There are not really any photos of Cardinal Ratzinger at Cantina Tirolese, since its staff wanted to respect his privacy. But the restaurant still shows signs of its former client's presence. One of the tables he used to sit at has been dedicated to him, and there are news clipping about him hanging on the walls. 4 years ago, the restaurant sent a present for the Pope Emeritus' 91st birthday, a homemade strudel inside a wooden box. Masha said that they heard from this secretary that Benedict was grateful. Notary said that the restaurant has continued the tradition of sending a strudel for Benedict's birthday every year on April 16th. Cantina Tirolese has also hosted other well-known guests over the years, including Italian Cardinal Angelo Bagnosco and Argentina Cardinal George Bergoglio, the future Pope Francis. "We have also had a good relationship with the Vatican, being so nearby," Masha acknowledged. "Eternal rest grant unto him, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine on him, and may his soul rest in perfect peace. Amen."